Okay, we're doing a little machine work on some rollers, specialized idler rollers with bearings in it. I'll show you here. We're going to bore this out so the bearing will press in there. I don't have the bearings yet, but I have the measurements. So I'm going to machine this out to 3.540 schedule 83.5 inch pipe. I'm just going to show you a little bit. You know, we do a little bit of machining too. It's not just hydraulics, but I'll just show you a little bit of this. I'm getting this set up. I've already bored out 3 of these things. But I'm going to just show you a little bit on this one here. Setting this steady rest up because this pipe, they're not perfect. We're going to bore it, then we'll turn it around and bore the other side. Okay. So I got this boring bar. I'll just show you a couple cuts on it. I'm going to do the skim cut. You can see that the pipe is bouncing a little bit because they're not true. We're going to true the inside out. So I'm going to take about 30 thousandths on this first cut. Get that true. So just watch it. I might just show you one cut because it takes a while here. But I'm going to go about 1.5 inches in. And the first cut, usually, it just starts getting true. See, I'm going to take a little more than that. Starting to skim it, but I know I got to go quite a ways to get where I want, so I'm going to take a little more. Give you an idea here. Now I've already, you can see up here where these bearings are rolling on the steady rest. I've already machined that on both ends to keep this thing true, to bore it out. So it'll take about 30 thousandths a cut. You don't want to get too critical. We're not really turning at, RPMs are real low on this. About 150 RPMs. Like I said, the pipes are not perfectly round, and that's why you cut a flat spot on there so that it'll be true to try to stop it. You can see it does bounce a little bit. But these are just idler rollers. We'll get it trued out. They have self-aligning bearings that go in there. I'll just finish this cut. I just want to show you a little bit of machining. All these, you know, we have, let's see, 4 lathes in here and 3 mills. And then we have a Haas CNC. But all this is support. You know, we like this machine we use for doing big cylinder rods and things like that. This is a 10-foot lathe that I'm running on right now. You need all this stuff when you're running this type of a shop. Especially if you're going to do hydraulics, you need to learn how to run a manual lathe. You need to learn how to thread properly, internal and external threads, in order to fix everything. Otherwise, you have to sub it out to a machine shop. So that's why, you know, if you have a local college, what's going on here? If you have a local college that has a machine shop class, jump all over that. I took that early on. I did it at nighttime. I took 2 semesters, and then I just bought my own machines and learned how to do stuff. Now, you know, we've got a machinist, and I've had several machinists over the years. It's hard to find a good machinist that knows how to do the manual stuff and knows how to figure stuff out. Good luck on that. Most of the guys that I've had through the years, old timers, just because they're not teaching this stuff anymore. And that's pretty sad. You know, the college where I went, They had a full-blown machine shop in there, and the teacher, he actually was a tool and die maker for Schlage, the lock company. I think he's probably passed away now, but he was running that whole machine shop at the college, and they decided to shut it down for some kind of arts class. So, you know, that's pretty sad. So I'm telling you, whatever state you're in, you wanna jump all over that, or send your kids to that, whatever. You get a kid that's in high school, say 16-year-old, send his butt to night class and take machine shop and welding while he's in high school. That way when he gets out, when I turned 18, I took welding in high school for 4 years through the ag class, and when I turned 18, I was able to get a welding job at a machine shop. And I was pretty good. I ended up taking that place over. And I started my own deal here. That's why you want to do it. Learn a trade. Okay, that's basically it here. I'm not going to, just want to give you a little shot of this. We're not going to keep doing it. Stand by for the next thing.